तपाईं इटरी एफएम सुन्दै हुनुहुन्छ। इटरी एफएममा अब सुरु हुँदैछ कार्यक्रम रेडियो स्कुल। कार्यक्रम रेडियो स्कुल कोभिड-19 का कारण स्कुल जान नपाएका विद्यार्थीहरूको पढाइलाई निरन्तरता दिने उद्देश्यले प्लान इन्टरनेशनल नेपाल, आरएसडीसी सुनसरी र बराह क्षेत्र नगरपालिकाको सहकार्यमा तयार पारिएको हो। यो कार्यक्रममा कक्षा 9 र 10 को अंग्रेजी, नेपाली र सामाजिक अध्ययन विषयको पठन पाठन हुनेछ। शनिबार बाहेक हरेक दिन दिउँसो 2:15 बजेदेखि 3 बजेसम्म कक्षा 9 र 3:15 बजेदेखि 4 बजेसम्म कक्षा 10 को पठन पाठन हुनेछ। आइतबार र बुधबार अंग्रेजी, सोमबार र बिहीबार नेपाली, मंगलबार र शुक्रबार सामाजिक अध्ययन विषयको पठन पाठन हुनेछ। यो कार्यक्रम इटरी एफएम को फ्रिक्वेन्सी 92.5 मेगाहर्ज का साथै इटरी एफएम को अनलाइन www.itarifm.com.np र मोबाइल एप्लिकेसन हाम्रो पात्रमा पनि सुन्न सक्नुहुन्छ। इटरी एफएम को फेसबुक पेज facebook.com/fm इटरी मा पनि हेर्दै पढ्न र केही नबुझे त्यही कमेन्ट लेखेर सोध्न पनि सक्नुहुन्छ। इटरी एफएम को फोन नम्बर 025 584 556 मा फोन गरेर पनि नबुझेका कुरा सोध्न सक्नुहुन्छ। कार्यक्रमको सुरुमा आधा घण्टा कक्षा हुनेछ, त्यसपछि 15 मिनेटको समय प्रश्न उत्तरको हुनेछ। त्यही समयमा विद्यार्थीहरूले प्रश्न गर्न सक्नुहुनेछ। हामी कक्षा 9 र 10 का सबै विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरूलाई ध्यानपूर्वक सुन्न र केही अस्पष्ट भए आफूसँग जुन माध्यम सजिलो छ त्यही माध्यम प्रयोग गरी प्रश्न सोध्न अनुरोध गर्दछौँ। साथै आफ्ना सन्तानको सुन्दर भविष्य निर्माणको विषय भएकाले सबै अभिभावकहरूलाई सहजीकरणका लागि पनि हामी अनुरोध गर्दछौँ। अब आजको अर्को कक्षा सुरु हुँदैछ। अबको 45 मिनट अर्थात् 4 बजेसम्म कक्षा 10 को अंग्रेजी विषयको पठन पाठन हुनेछ र अहिलेको कक्षा लिँदै हुनुहुन्छ शिक्षक योगराज पौडेल।
You must have known that we had discussed in a very friendly way about the story of the ant and the grasshopper, right? Okay, do you remember or not? Certainly you do. In the text, there was a fable. Then I, in the very beginning, told you the gist of the fable. And the same sorts of characters we have here in our text, they are human beings. Who are they? Yes, George and Tom. Today we are going to discuss about the comprehension exercises. You know very well. Before discussing about these things, it's better to have some knowledge about the text. For this, I want to remind you what we had discussed about in our previous class. Okay? You know, there was a story about George and Tom. George and Tom were brothers. And there is a speaker. Then another character also we have here, Tom's friend. He is Cronsa. Before discussing about the story, we have to know the characters very well. See there? First of all, what was George like? Or what was Tom like? If you know these things, I hope that will be easy for you to write or to tell the answer of the short WS question given in the exercise there. Okay. First of all, George. What was George like? Right? How George is similar to the ant and how Tom is similar to the grasshopper. Let's discuss, let's listen for the first time there, George was a gentleman. He was honest, and by profession, he was a respectable lawyer. He was responsible to his family, and he was a loving and caring brother of Tom. Right? George is the representative of good sides. Let's know something about the next character, Mr. Tom. Tom is addressed in your textbook that he was a black sheep. Black sheeps, that we have already discussed about it. Do you know the meaning of black sheep? Certainly you know. Black sheep means a person who makes trouble, who gives lots of trouble to the family members. See there, black sheep, I addressed him. He was irresponsible. He was not ready to take any sort of responsibility, domestic responsibility on his shoulder. He was irresponsible. He was dishonest, selfish. Right? He flatters people in order to solve his interest. Right? Or in order to fulfill his selfish attitudes. He is a cheat, fraud we say. Then he is a luxurious man. Okay. Next, what is there in the story? Let me tell you in brief. See here. In the very beginning of the story, you can see George having lunch, sitting at a restaurant. He was looking into the space there. He was very upset, sad. At that time, the speaker got to the restaurant. He studied the facial appearance of George, and he noticed that George must be suffering from some kinds of problem. He just noticed. Then he had a short conversation with him. See there. Then the speaker could easily find out that it was Tom who had troubled him much. He could easily find out. Okay. Next, in the beginning, the situation of Tom was very good. He started his business, right? He married. He had 2 children, right? Then he was earning, very well. His earning was very good at that time. But what happened? Without any reason, he deserted his job, gave up his job, gave up his family members there. Then, what did he do? The money which he had saved during his working period, he spent the money by visiting the beautiful places of Europe, beautiful cities of Europe, European capitals. Then, after his money was finished, what happened? He started, flattering people. He started, convincing people in a wrong way. He started, convincing his friends. Right? Then he borrowed some money from his friends. Then again, spent whatever amount of money he got from his friends, he spent on different sorts of luxuries there. Right? Next one. George gave him money time and again. He used to go to George. He used to request him. Then as a brother, George also used to help him. Right? But here, after getting some money from George, Tom bought a car and some jewelries. Right? Then Tom thought that serving in a bar or driving a taxi was a noble or prestigious profession for him. Even after buying his car, he started serving in a bar, which George thought that it was not good. Right? Okay. Next one. Tom, with his friend, Cronshaw was his friend, by making a conspiration, let's say, by conspirating his brother, Tom started blackmailing his brother. He encouraged his friend to talk to his brother, and his friend Cronshaw talked that. He claimed that Tom had, let's say, cheated him a lot, and he decided to take the case of Tom to the court. If his brother George did not pay attention for solving it, then George thought that if the case was taken to or registered to the court, he believed that his brother would be punished. Thinking that, or because of the love of his brother, what did George do? George gave him 500 pounds and he settled down the case. He solved the case. But what happened? Very unfortunate persons, let's say, what they did? At the end, Tom and Cronshaw both went to Mount Carlo. They spent 500 pounds in a month there. They enjoyed their life for a month. The activities which Tom did with Cronshaw gave a very deep trouble to his brother. Right? Then his brother now was too much sad. He was upset something. This is the story we had discussed in the previous class. Okay, my dear students, let's go to the comprehension exercises. Right? First of all, I want to draw your attention to solve the textual short questions. I am here, not only giving you the answer or not only assisting you the answer of these questions, but also sharing some ideas with you how to answer such and such kind of questions. I'll try my best to share such strategy of writing answer. Okay. Let's go to the first number. What is the first question, my dear students? Okay, you read. Yes. The question was that, who was a black sheep in Ramses' family and why? Please try to understand the question. The question is very easy. Who was a black sheep in Ramses' family and why? The structure of the question, this who question here, demands the answer which should be suitable to keep in the subjective place. In the place of who, if you take out the word who, then if you keep the right answer of the very question there, the sentence structure will be very good. Who was the black sheep? Tom. Then to answer of, to give answer of such kind of questions, you have to get an idea where the right answer should be kept. If you know the answer, even if you are not able to keep the right answer in the right place, you will not get good marks. Therefore, your answer must be short and powerful. See that? Structurally, grammatically, semantically, everything should be okay. See that? Now, who was a black sheep? Yes, you might have known. Yes, Tom. In the place of who? Write Tom. Then what will be your answer? Your answer will be Tom was a black sheep in Ramses' family. It's very easy. right? Now, if you have your own English, if you have, let's say, fluency in English, you may write in other ways as well. The black sheep in Ramses' family was Tom, you can say. But to supply the answer in nominative case is very easy for you. Therefore, I am suggesting you to do this. Okay. Now, Tom was a black sheep in Ramses' family. There is a name, next question is also there. What is that? Why? Then you should supply reason there. Why is Tom a black sheep? For answering why question, you have to at first decide whether you have to supply purpose or reason. If reason is demanded there, better to use because, right? Because of, see, yes. Now here, Tom was a black sheep in Ramses' family because he always created problems in his family. Because he always gave lots of troubles to his brother. Because he spent most of his time in luxurious activities. There may be other reasons as well. Okay. Now let's go to next number. What was a respectable profession to Tom? Right? Again, this question also demands the answer in nominative case. That will be easy for you. What was a respectable profession to Tom? What was the prestigious profession, to Tom? Do you guess the answer? Yes. To serve in a bar or to drive a taxi was a respectable profession to Tom. Do you get any idea? If you are asked same sort of questions in your examination or in any other activities, in any other, comprehension exercises, that will be fruitful for you. You have to get the idea how to supply the question, how to supply the answer, how the answer is written. You should get such kind of idea. Okay? Then, what was a respectable profession? Then, to Tom means here, if you keep the answer in the very beginning in the place of what, that will be easy for you, right? To serve in a bar, or you can write in gerund also, serving in the bar or driving a taxi was a respectable profession to Tom. If you write this, okay, your answer will be very good. Let's go to the next question, number C. What's the question there? Why was George Ramsay staring into the space? Why was George looking into the space? It's the question. Again, why? Why was he looking? There must be some kind of reason behind this activity. That means what? This question also demands reason. Then there, I suggest you to write the answer here. Better to keep the reason connectives, behind. Right? Yes. Start here. George was staring. George Ramsay was staring into the space. He was looking into the space. Why? Because his brother Tom had given him lots of troubles. Or because of Tom, who had cheated him a lot. Or because his brother Tom had cheated him. Or he had given him lots of troubles. Or Tom had troubled him much. You can write anyone. Next, question number D. Why did Tom leave his work and wife? right? All of a sudden, in the story I told you that Tom deserted his wife, his family. He did not only desert his family, he also deserted his profession as well, right? Then why? Right answer there. This we have here action verb here. Therefore, we have helping verb did, right? Take out did, don't write did in your answer. See, then you start writing Tom. Taking out did, change the verb leave into V2. Tom left his work and wife. Right? Why the verb became, let's say, left? Why? Why it is changed into V2? You know very well. It is because of the helping verb did. Okay? Tom left his work and wife. Why? Because he was irresponsible and selfish, or because he wanted to enjoy himself by visiting beautiful cities of Europe. Why did he, let's say, give up his job and family? Means because he wanted to enjoy himself by visiting beautiful cities of Europe. It is because of this fact he left the house and his job. Okay. Question number E. How did Tom manage his life when he ran out of his money at first? Try to understand the question. When his money was finished, let's say whatever money he had saved, let's suppose, when his money was finished, right? How did he manage his life? What did he do to manage his life? This is a question. My dear students, giving answer of this question is not difficult, but taking let's say, technique of supplying appropriate answer of such kind of question is a great thing, right? We have your how question. This question now, it is with main verb. Therefore, this question requires manner. How the action took place. See that. Let's go. Tom managed. Again, managed. Ed should be there. It is because of past. It is because of did. Tom managed his life when he ran out of his money at first. When we have a time clause in a question, I request you to start writing from the very clause. Therefore, your answer will be, when Tom ran out his money at first, start right from there, he managed his life. How? When we are asked to supply manner, and if the manner is in action, then it's better to write by plus ing. If we have a very limited action, let's say, then our complete answer will be, did you guess? Yes. When Tom ran out of his money at first, he managed his life by borrowing from his friends. By borrowing money from his friends. Because we have already discussed that Tom used to flatter people. See there. He has such kind of artistry to convince people. He could easily convince, then he could get money from his friends. Right? Next, let's go to number F. In number F, what's the question there? Number F, how did Kronsa and Tom cheat George? Right? Question number E and F. Both questions, have same structures. Right? Again, how question? Manner should be supplied. how did Cronsa and Tom cheat George? Right? You can say Cronsa and Tom cheated George. Right? You have already got the idea of supplying right verb. Okay? Right? Cronsa and Tom cheated George by making a fake case, a fraud, or by pretending to have a serious matter with Tom. Right? Means Cronsa claimed that Tom had cheated him a lot. Therefore, he wanted to sue Tom. He wanted to register the case against Tom. He informed these things to his brother. Right? He, or let's say they, Tom and Cronsa, in this way cheated George. You can write the same sort of answer in different way. Tom cheated Cronsa. In this way, Cronsa claimed money, right? As the money was given to him, it was a fake case, right? And George gave them money because of fear that his brother would be punished. You can say like that. Let's go to next question, number Z. What forced George to realize that his brother would never settle down? What made George realize that his brother would never settle down? What is the thing, which convinced George that his brother would not settle down, would never settle down? What's the thing there in the text? It is this question. Then whatever answer we have, we can, supply in the place of what, if it is possible. If not, write whole answer first. Then this made, I'll teach you after some time. Okay, let's listen. What first means, George gave Tom large amount of money. Yes, so that he could make a fresh start. But even after this, he did not stop blackmailing him. Right? This forced him to realize that his brother would never settle down. Again, Tom begged money with his brother time and again. His brother gave him even handsome amount of money he gave him. But even after getting such amount of money, his brother did not start any profession. Right? And this activity means the activity which Tom exposed, which he sowed even after getting money from his brother, forced George to realize that his brother would never settle down. We can write the answer like that. Okay. Next one. Number H. How much did George pay to settle the case? How much money did George give Cronsa to settle down the case, to solve the case, right? To pacify the case? Then the answer of this question, you may easily find out. You may say, sir, 500 pounds. Okay, you are right. But where to keep the answer? 500 pounds, where? Then you have to notice the place. You have to supply the, phrase in the right place. There. George paid after the main verb. Right? 500 pounds. Right? George paid 500 pounds to settle the case. Or you can say, to settle the case, you can take the purpose in the very beginning. To settle the case, or in order to settle the case, George gave him 500 pounds. You can write in any ways. Next question. How did Cronshaw and Tom spend 500 pounds? How did they spend? Right? Okay. They spent 500 pounds by visiting Monte Carlo. Yes. It was their plan to cheat Mr. George. After getting money, they went to Mount Carlo. They spent money there. They spent a month there. See there. Right? Okay. Next one. I request my students now to turn the page. Right? Next page there. Exercise number 2. Ordering the sentence. After listening to the text, you can easily, place or keep the given sentences in the right order. Ordering sentence means which sentence comes first in the story. Think this and write. For example, here, he began to blackmail his brother for money. He left his wife and his office. When his money was spent, he borrowed it from friends and spent it on luxuries. George continued to pay for his brother's expenses. He bought a motor car and some very nice jewelry. Next, Tom took help of Cronshaw to cheat his brother and left for Monte Carlo. Next, he promised to make a fresh start. The Ramsays were perfectly respectable people. The last one, he never settled down. These are the different sentences. Now you are asked to write these sentences in the correct order. I will guide you, at the very beginning there, which will be the first sentence. My students, you have already guessed. What's the right answer? Yes, number H. The Ramsays were perfectly respectable people. You should keep this sentence in the very beginning, in number 1. If it is in number 1, what is in number 2? Do you guess? Yes. He left his wife and his office. He, in the place of he, if it is, supplied Tom, it was very better. Tom left his wife and his office. That is number 2. Then what is number 3? When his money was spent, he borrowed it from friends and spent it on luxuries. Right? In this way, you can keep the sentences in order. I request you to keep these sentences in the right order. For this, if you have any problem, again, read the text and find out the order. Supply the sentences in the correct order. Okay. Next, I draw your attention to go to the next exercise. That is what follow-up exercise. What is that? In follow-up activities, right? Collect information about Tom and George, and one should describe Tom and the next George. This is the exercise. It is given in exercise number C, page number 26. Okay. You should collect the information of Tom. One should collect, and another friend should collect the information of George. Now, the person who has collected the information about Tom, he should say something about Tom, and the friend who has collected the information of George, he should say something about George. Right? You can do this turn by turn. Right? Peer learning maybe. For your convenience, I'll tell you. Tom is there. maybe the younger brother of George, right? He had job, a wife, and 2 children. He is hopeless, irresponsible, silly, moody, fraud, cheat, conspirator, selfish, etc. For your convenience, okay? Then George, elder brother of Tom, respectable, responsible, lover, tender-hearted, hopeful, loving and caring brother. And if you get other points, you can also say. Then you should, one should express some ideas on Tom, and the next should express some ideas on George. If you do so, your learning will be fruitful. Okay? Next one. I have a very short questions there. Again, in the same page number, in grammatical, exercise there, you can see in the box, you can see some WS questions there, and the question here we have is, who said to whom? You have to find out the speaker and the listener. For example here, how are you? I asked. How are you? I asked. Who said this? Yes, as Tom was in the restaurant at that time, who said? The speaker said to Tom. Just you have to copy the sentence, and by the side of the sentence you can write, the speaker said to George. Finish. Right? In the same way, I am not in hilarious spirits, he answered. Who answered? Who said this? Who said? Yes, George said. Right? Next one. Is it Tom again? He saw it. Who said? The speaker said to George. Yes, it's Tom again. Whose speech is that? That is the speech of George. Why don't you choke him? You have done everything in the world for him. Who said this? This is said by the speaker himself. Now, before coming to the end, right? I want to just give you some summary of today's, lesson. Up to now, we talk about the story of Tom and George, which is similar to the story of ant and the grasshopper that we already said. Then Tom was disobedient, dishonest, and George was honest one. He was responsible one. We have discussed about them a lot. Right? Then Tom gave him lots of troubles. And Tom did not only give trouble to his brother, but also, gave trouble to his family as well by deserting them without any reason. Right? Then we tried our best, to address the short WS questions there. That we did today. Then we also did, in ordering the sentences there. Then the next one, we talk about to play the role of different two characters there. Tom and George with their characteristics. Then at the end we talk about the speech. Who said to whom? We have done, right? Then the last exercise which I introduced here indicates that we are going to study about reporting questions in the next class, right? Thank you for listening to me. Thank you very much. Then we'll see you again on Wednesday.
अहिले तपाईं इटहरी एफएम 92.5 मेगाहर्ज सुन्दै हुनुहुन्छ।
Bye.